The technique of holding the violin is very important. We need to hold the violin in the right way in order to play it nicely. As a right-handed violin player, we hold our violin using our left shoulder and left chin. We use our left hand to play the musical notes, and we use our right hand to hold the bow and play it. Don't worry, I will teach every step of how to hold the violin step by step. In the first step, we place our violin on the left shoulder like this, and then we place our left chin on the chin rest, like this. It might feel a bit difficult in the beginning, but don't worry. Adjust the violin with your right hand and I'm sure you will find the sweet comfortable spot. You should be able to hold the violin just with your chin and shoulder, like this. Now, extend your left hand to grip the top portion of your violin using the cusp made between your thumb and your index finger, like this. Lastly, make sure you have a 1 finger gap between your finger and the saddle as you hold the violin with your left hand. Great job! I hope you have followed me till here. Now let us focus on our left hand. As I hold the violin, we will make 2 distinct V's with our upper arm, lower arm and our wrist. First, we bend our left hand at our elbow and make a perfect V with our upper arm and lower arm, like this. Similarly, we bend our hand from our wrist to make another V with our forearm and hand, like this. Simple, isn't it? Please remember that whenever you are holding the violin, the left hand should make the 2 V's like I have shown. We need to make the 2 proper V's in order to play the musical notes correctly. Once our left hand is positioned and we are holding the violin, please make sure that the weight of the violin should not entirely be on the left hand. In fact, most of it should be on your shoulder as you press your chin on the chin rest. Also, we must ensure that the palm of our hand must not touch the violin. We must always keep the palm straight and away from the violin body. Great! Keep practicing till you get the holding right. Great job! Now let us move on to learn how to hold the bow of the violin. We will use our right hand to hold the bow and we will use all fingers on our right hand as we hold the bow. We will hold the bow on the side which is having the screw and we keep the pointed side on the opposite direction. To hold the bow, first place your thumb and your middle finger on the white circle painted on the frog. Then place your ring finger right next to your middle finger like this. You can now lift up the bow with the 3 fingers. Then for more support, place your little finger on the screw and your index finger on the winding like this to get the added support. Now you can hold the bow completely with all the 5 fingers of your right hand, like this. You must check if you can hold the bow comfortably. If not, you can maybe move your fingers a bit around until the grip is comfortable. Now that we have learned how to hold the bow, let us place the bow on the violin. First, let us hold the violin correctly, keeping the 2 V's. Then we place the bow between the fingerboard and the bridge. The bow must not cross the bridge and the fingerboard. It must stay in between, like this. We will mostly use our forearms to move the bow up and down like this. Great job! You have learned how to correctly hold the violin, which is very important. Next, we will move on to learn how to play the musical notes on the violin.